Hey guys, what's up? My name is Lauren, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing the Johnny Depp book tag. Now I am super excited for this book tag because Johnny Depp is one of my favorite actors. He's just amazing at everything he does. I've never seen him not do good at something, even Willy Wonka, which we will not talk about. No. Just no. Alright, let's get into it. Question number 1, Glenn, Nightmare on Elm Street. What author's book did you enjoy so much that you read their entire work? For me, it was A Dirty Job by Christopher Moore. This book is very beat up. I really loved it. Christopher Moore is hilarious. If you don't know him, he's hilarious. And he has all his books are just really weird. And they have like supernatural paranormal stuff about them. And they're just weird. And I don't know what else to say. He's just hilarious. Question number 2. The Mad Hatter. Have I Gone Mad? Name a delightfully insane character. For me, this is the main character from The Girl in 6E by A.R. Torrey. She is actually a psychopath who wants to murder everyone. I can't remember her name though. Like, for the life of me, I cannot remember her name. So, yes. But she's just crazy and it's kind of cool to see in her head and stuff. It's not that great of a book, honestly. Everyone hypes it up, but I didn't really like it that much. She's just crazy and I love it. You can't help but not love psychopaths. You just think about murdering people. Question number 3, Crybaby. What book features a bad boy with a heart of gold? Obsidian, Jennifer L. Armentrout, Damon. Enough said. Question number 4, Sam, Benny and June. What book helped you get through a hard time? Okay, so honestly, when I go through rough times, I turn to music. I don't turn to books. Actually, I don't really turn to music either. I don't know, I kind of just mope and I deal with my own stuff and I don't really turn to anything. I kind of just deal with it myself. So I don't really have a book or anything for this one. Question number 5, Willy Wonka. A book retelling that didn't quite meet your expectations. Okay, so I know that this isn't technically a retelling, but I'm going to have to say the Lost Hero series or the Heroes of Olympus series by Rick Riordan. I read the first one and it was mediocre. To me, it just seemed like a bad retelling of Percy Jackson. Then the second one I didn't even get through. I wasn't a huge fan of what he was really doing or really going with it and where he was getting Percy to go with it. I really was not a fan of it at all. I want to try and reread it again because I want to like it because I love the Percy Jackson series and I love his Magnus Chase trilogy, so I want to really like this. But I'm not sure if I can. Question number 6. Edward Scissorhands. Misunderstood. Recommend a book you think doesn't get the love it deserves. Okay, so I hate to like redo things, but like A Dirty Job by Christopher Moore, I never see anyone talk about him and his books are just so fabulous. They're just amazing. They're just amazing. Question number 7, Ichabod Crane. What is your favorite classic horror story? Mine is Dracula by Bram Stoker. I've always had a love of vampires ever since I was little, which is what originally drew me to Twilight. I grew up watching Interview with the Vampire, the movie with Brad Pitt, you know. So this is obviously, you know, it's a classic, vampires. It's influenced so much, and this is just my favorite. My vampire obsession. Stemmed it all. Question number 8, Gilbert Grape. A book where sadness and beauty play equal parts. For this question, I'm going with the Interview with the Vampire by Anne Rice. I did read the book. This was really hard because I couldn't really think of anything, and then I thought of Interview with the Vampire because in this book, Louis, he hates his life without his wife, but he also hates being a vampire when he gains immortality through Lestat, so it's kind of sad and tragic what he's going through, but also vampires are kind of sad in this way where he's emo about being a monster, but also they're also beautiful in a way, and they get to see all this stuff change, and of course they're physically beautiful. I think vampires are both beautiful and deadly and misunderstood. I think this is the closest that I could come to for an answer for this question, but yes. Question number 9, Victor Van Dorft, Corpse Bride. A book you would like to see made into a stop-motion film. For this, I'm going with Nyx by J.J. Reichenbach. This is basically about a possession from the demon's point of view. So I haven't really seen any like R-rated stop-motion films, but this would make a good one. I feel like doing this in stop motion would be amazing to see, and it would also have to be rated R, which is amazing. I want to see an R-rated stop motion film, and I want it to be this. I think it'd be perfect for it, and they could do some really haunting things with the facials and like the possession and demons and stuff. Like, it could be good. It could be real good. Like this video if you want an R-rated stop motion film, because I do. Question number 10. Sweeney Todd. A book with a concept you wouldn't think would work, but it pulls it off. Shit. Well, that was graceful. Good job, Lauren. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Island of the Sequined Love Nun by Christopher Moore. Obviously, y'all can get good content on my channel. I don't think I need to really say anything else, just I think the title says it all. Island of the Sequined Love Nun. It says it all, and it's hot pink. And there's a hot pink plane and an alcoholic who ruins his life and crashes a hot pink plane. I know, insane, crazy. How does an island tie into this? You need to read it and you'll see. And I honestly didn't think, like, it's not my favorite of his, but I still like it. And it's weird, and there's a lot of, like, there's paranormal stuff in it. It does feel a little forced, and I'm not really sure how it contributes to the story, but yeah, just so good. Just good. It's good. And it's weird, and you wouldn't think it would work, but it does. Question number 11. Ed Wood. A book that is terrible, but you enjoyed it anyway. Life and Death by Stephanie Meyer and Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. Enough said. Question 12, the last question. Captain Jack Sparrow. The greatest book character or a book featuring your favorite quotes. Share a few. So one of my favorite book characters is Nemi. She is a cartoon strip. She's a cartoon strip character from Europe, and she's just amazing. She's a goth chick. She's funny. She drinks. She goes to metal concerts. She's just hilarious. Her comic strips are hilarious. I have like volumes of them down below that I'm not gonna get out because I'm lazy. They're hilarious. And then another favorite of mine, very favorite character of mine is Harley Quinn. I absolutely love her. She's insane and amazing. She's who I cosplay. I cosplay as Harley Quinn, but it's beautiful how crazy it is, and she's just so funny. So funny. Oh my god, she's just hilarious. I love her original comic book series. It's fantastic. If you haven't read it, you should read it. And then my next favorite character is Aquaman. Yes, I know, Aquaman, he's known as like the lamest superhero ever. Honestly, like the New 52 kind of revamped him and they made him into a brooding badass. I've only read his 2 volumes. I need to read more. I think I have the 3rd volume. There's 7 volumes in total, and there's the other series that came out. So, yes, I have to read them. But yeah, he was basically turned into a brooding badass that's super powerful because he is in the water. And his storyline is interesting. It's kind of interesting to see all the ways like you get like bad guys, water-related bad guys, I guess to say. I don't know. I feel like he's just a very different superhero, and he is very powerful as long as he's in the water. So once you take him out of the water, like in Justice League, he's basically useless, so I don't even understand why he's in Justice League. I think that's where people kind of get his lameness, is like originally, yes, he was very lame, he was terribly, a terrible origin story. They revamped him, he's a lot better now. One of my favorite quotes to wrap this up is from A Dirty Job. It's the second part quote. Here it is. It says, "Do not seek death. Death will find you, but seek the road which makes death a fulfillment," by Dag Hammarskjöld. Fuck, I can't pronounce that. See it? Yeah. Yeah, by Dag Hammarskjöld. I actually want to get this tattooed on me somewhere, because I'm not really one for like, oh my god, tattoo quote, life. No, I'm not normally like that, but to me this kind of just speaks to me, because like, we're all going to die one day. We're all dying right now, you know, we're all gonna die one day. So it's kind of like, seize the day, you know, when you get to the point where you do die, make it a fulfillment, make it something that isn't daunting, you know, do what you want to do now so that when you die, you're ready. You don't have any regrets, you don't have anything tying you here because you've done everything. Make your life the way you want it. That's super important. I wasn't originally planning on using it, and I just got it from Carve the Mark, but it's really good. Let me see if I can find it. I don't think this is gonna have any effect on anything. So I'm not gonna say a lot of the quote, but it says ridiculous, really, but sometimes people just believed what they were told. It was easier to survive that way. And this is from Sierra. It's 124 pages in. 154, sorry, pages in. And to me, it just speaks to me. because it's so true. People believe what they want to believe. They don't believe, if they don't want to believe something, they won't believe something, you know? You can't convince them otherwise, even though the truth is still looking them in the face. Like, you are told all these lies by society throughout your life, and you don't really question any of them, because if you question them, if you question the status quo, if you question what you're being told by the news medias, by the activist groups of today, if you question anything, you're labeled racist, sexist, homophobic, you're labeled bad and wrong. And then there's people who don't question these things, and there's people who believe lies that we're being told today, and they believe them because it's easier. It's easier to believe lies than to see the truth. And if you want to be on an in-group of society, it's easier to peddle these lies than to speak the truth. Because human beings are very social creatures. We need group. We need groups. We group each other. This is how we survived and created our societies. So when you seek to call out truth where people prefer lies, you get labeled bad and it's wrong. But I think this is very accurate of our society today and of how people are being labeled, especially online. It kind of spoke to me because it's going on right now and it's amazing. Also, the quote on the back too, I really love. I don't think it's really a big spoiler, so I'm gonna say it. It's, "You assume I'm brutal because that's what you've heard," I said. "Well, what about what I've heard about you? Are you thin-skinned, a coward, a fool? You're a Novak," he said, stubbornly folding his arms. "Brutality is in your blood." "I didn't choose the blood that runs in my veins," I replied, "any more than you chose your fate. You and I, we've become what we were made to become." I still get chills reading it. I really love the quote because, like, you can't help the way you're born. You can't help with what you're born with. But it's also saying that you may be stuck in this really shitty situation that you can't change, even though you totally can change it. But yeah, it's basically just talking about the characters and how they're stuck in their situation and how they've grown up to be the person that they've become because they were supposed to be become, not the person that they were, they wanted to become. Which is probably why it chills me, because I'm a person that believes you control your life, honestly. But yeah, so those are the 3 quotes that I love. 2 from Karl Marx, 1 from A Dirty Job. Yeah, and that is the Johnny Depp tag. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you love Johnny Depp as much as I do. Comment down below, what's your favorite movie by him? Mine is either Pirates of the Caribbean or Sleepy Hollow. Either one. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!